Hello, welcome to Have a Tea with me. My name is Chris. This is Lesson Jigsaw channel you're listening to or watching is Lesson Jigsaw. Welcome to Have a Tea with me. We're here for English language learners. If you're learning English, if you want to practice speaking English, come and join us. You'll see a link in the chat, in the comments. If you click that, you can come on through to the studio and we can have a chat. Simple as that. Whatever you want to chat about. That's what we're here for. We're here to chat with you, have a conversation, whatever you'd like to talk about. So what is today? Today's the 16th, that's right. Today is the 16th of February, 2022. Time is moving on, isn't it? Time is certainly moving on. What we're going to do, actually, I'm going to change this to this. There we go. That's a little bit better. I hope you're having a great day. What have you been up to today? Anything exciting? Any news? Any activities? I hope everything's been good. Nothing too dramatic. Just things going well, like they should be. Maybe you're working or studying. I hope it's all been very good for you. So here we are. It's always interesting, a little rush before we get on. So cheers to you, I guess, if you can cheers with tea. The tea that I'm having today is dragon fruit tea. And has the other times that I've had it, it's a very nice flavor. Not too harsh, a delicate flavor, I would say. It's a delicate flavor of tea. But if you haven't tried dragon fruit, if you're into tea and you haven't tried dragon fruit, I strongly suggest giving it a try, seeing how it goes. It's a nice flavor. It's a nice flavor. This is Have a Tea with me. We are here every day, Monday to Friday, from 12 o'clock Universal Time. For how long? Oh, it depends. Depends who's around, if people are interacting and that sort of thing. But from 12 o'clock Universal Time, you can come through. This is an open chat. So anyone can come on and practice their speaking skills, practice their conversation skills. As I wrote there, you can join and chat about stuff. What is stuff? Stuff is anything and everything, pretty much. Stuff, things, basically. So if you want to talk about the new movie that you saw that was exciting or terrible, if you want to talk about what you saw in the shops last week, or what you plan to do this coming weekend, if you have plans, or if you're not sure about what to do this weekend, we can talk about what possible options there are. If you want to talk about, I don't know, why there are more white cars than any other color, we can talk about that as well. Anything you want to talk about, we can talk about. So if you're around, you want to have a chat, come and say hello in the text. You can click on the link and come on through and chat. So we're here for you. If no one comes through, I'm just basically going to be chatting to myself, is basically what it amounts to be. But you are more than welcome to click on the link and come on through and have a chat. That's what we're here for. How much does it cost? Maybe a question. I get that question a lot, actually. How much does it cost? There's no charge. It's for free. It's for free in terms of money. Like if we're looking at that, I guess that's the way most people think about cost, is in terms of money. So there's no cost. There's no like entry fee and that sort of thing. It will cost you a bit of time and a bit of effort, is basically what it is. But that's like if you're learning English, you would need to dedicate a bit of time and effort anyway. So that's it. What I don't have there, and I'll put that up now, If now, if 12 o'clock Universal Time is not a good time for you, and you would like to have a conversation class, and we can live stream that, we can arrange to have a class at another time. We can mutually discuss what a good time would be, because obviously everyone's in different parts of the world. So if you send us an email on chatonlessonjigsaw@gmail.com, you can send us an email, and you send us an email and let us know what you want to talk about, like a little bit about yourself, what you want to talk about, where you are. Let us know your time zone, and we can try and figure out a time when we can chat. At the moment, we're doing mainly Monday to Friday. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how we can do weekends to a good level, because at the moment it's technically a little bit difficult to have it at a really good level, but we can try. We can try and see if there's something that works out. But at the moment, it's mainly Monday to Friday. But you are welcome to join. You are welcome to click on the link and join the conversation. Is basically all it is. Many English language learners, they're reading a lot and listening a lot, and they're doing all these exercises and that sort of thing, filling in the gaps and the blank words and that sort of thing. But what we really want you to try and do is to practice speaking. Well, I think that's important. So if you would like to practice speaking and your conversation skills, that's what we're here for. That is what we're here for. So what I'm going to try and do, let me see. I might try, and I started using this. This could be beneficial in some way. Got a little, I guess we could say, wheel of conversation. There we go. I'm just going to put let's have a cup of tea up there. That's nice. So you can have a cup of tea. So there's a bunch of conversation topics, random topics about all sorts of stuff. So while no one is here, I'm going to talk to myself. If you want to jump in at any time, please do. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk to myself and see what's happening, see what topic comes up. I'm going to talk about this topic if no one else is around and is talking. But you're more than welcome to click on the link, join the conversation. You can have a chat. We can talk about movies is the topic that came up. So we can talk about movies. Well, I'm going to talk about movies because I'm here and I'm talking. But as I say, you click on the link and we can both talk about movies or anything else. I'm willing to change that topic. No problem at all. But movies. Do you like movies? Are you a big movie watcher? Let me know in the comments what type of movies you enjoy watching. Any particular type of movies, any particular genre of movies? What movies do you like? Or maybe you watch movies based on the people who are starring in the movies. So maybe you have a favorite actor or actress or something, or maybe even favorite director. That could be a possibility as well. Maybe, I guess, the classic sort of ones are people like Steven Spielberg and people like that, or Spike Lee. So yeah, or Jane Campion. Some people might be big Jane Campion fans and watch a movie when she comes out, when she brings one out, because they like the style, the way she shoots. I know Quentin Tarantino has a lot of fans and people like to watch Quentin Tarantino movies. Ron Howard, I guess, is another one. Of course, I'm just mentioning all, I guess, Hollywood type of directors. There are lots of film industries around the world. So I don't know many of the famous actors and actresses from other parts of the world in the local scenes in particular, I guess. Can't say I go to too many movies in reality. I would like to go to more movies, but I don't know. Whenever I see the shorts for movies, none of them really capture my attention to say sit there for an hour, or sorry, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and watch this movie. I've seen some movies and it's just gone for so long, and it's like I haven't really. Have I ever walked out of a movie? I think one movie. I can't remember which movie it was, but I did walk out of a movie once, and I was just like, I'm just not going to be bothered with the rest of it, which I sort of like in some ways. I used to when I was growing up, my bedtime was, I think it was 10 o'clock, and so in Australia, a lot of the evening movies, when there was a special thing for movies to be on TV, before the channels and streaming networks like there is now, used to be at 8:30. So 8:30 used to be the starting time for most movies, particularly when they were premiering a movie. And so I used to get to 10 o'clock and I used to have to go to bed. So, because normally the movie would finish around 10:30 most of the time. They would put the ads in, of course, to break it up. So I used to miss out on the ending of all these movies. So in some ways, it was really good for the imagination. I could just imagine what the outcome of the movie was. Who was, I don't know, who lived or died, or who was the hero, or what happened, or if people got married or whatever, that sort of thing. So it was, in some ways, that's a good thing. But yes, I don't know. I have to say though, in terms of movies, I don't watch a lot of movies, but the movies that I do watch and I like, I watch a lot. I'm not sure if you're like me with that. I do watch. There are movies I've watched 10, 20 more times. But to be honest, really, I say I watch them over and over again. What I tend to do is skip to the parts that I like the most. So for example, a movie like Gladiator, from the first time I saw that, like a lot of people, it was like, wow, it's a great movie, incredible. But to watch the whole movie through is very possible. But there are some scenes where it's like, okay, I want the more sort of action or activities or the more dramatic type scenes. So I will, fast forward to those particular scenes. So yeah. Are there any movie industry people who you really admire? Maybe there are some movie industry people that you despise. You know what I mean? People you despise, you don't like at all. It's basically like hate. It's basically like hate. So yeah, it's like just the thought of them almost makes you feel like sick, disgusted. It's when you despise someone. So that's the question, I guess. Are there any people you despise? I despise some people in the industry. So that's an example. So I despise some people in the industry because of their attitude or something. I put the industry because that could be, I guess, any, we're talking movie industry, but it could be any industry, I guess. That like any industry, there's always good people and bad people, people with good intentions, bad intentions, people who like to exploit situations, take advantage for a negative impact on other people. That's maybe it sounds flippant to say this, but maybe that's just the way of the world, the way some humans are. Unfortunately, if that means we should accept it, probably not. But it does seem to be very, very common to have that sort of thing. So, okay, so let me repeat again. This is Have a Tea with Me. This is a live, open, free conversation class from the channel Lesson Jigsaw. So you are welcome to sit down with a cup of tea. Here's mine. Dragon fruit flavor today, as I mentioned before, with mine. We are here for English language learners. If you are practicing, or rather, if you are learning English and you want to practice, you want to develop your communication skills, develop your speaking skills, we're here to hopefully give people more confidence, more practice, give people more options when they're speaking. It's an opportunity. That's effectively what it is. It's an opportunity to speak and practice speaking English. And that's what we are here about. If you want to practice speaking English, you want to develop your conversational skills, and you're an English language learner, all you need to do is to click on the link and we can have a chat. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Just add the link again in the comments. So if you would like to chat, we are here. When I say we, it's I. I am here. But we can chat, you and me. Okay, the temperature has cooled down sufficiently for me to enjoy the tea. It takes a long time for that water to cool down. It's a long time for water to cool down. So the topic we were speaking about before was movies. So I wonder, are there any people in the industry you admire? I don't know all the details, but I do know I didn't really know this from movies, more through sports. But I know in India, you've got people like Preeti Zinta, who was very, I guess, brave is an accurate word. We often hear brave, but I guess it is an accurate word. When she was strong, giving her word, her testimony in court cases and legal cases, when, from what I understand, is a lot of other people backed away and shied away from giving testimony. She gave her recollection of events in what could have been a very damaging situation in many different ways. So I think it was certainly a brave thing. But yeah, interesting. So I know of her more because she's with the Kings 11 Punjab Indian Premier League cricket team. So that's how I know that. It's interesting story. Sometimes you see people and you just think, oh, okay, that's just someone in the movies and whatever, and they're just, dancing about and whatever it may be, or just, being silly and whatever, in a fun way. But in actual fact, when you actually get to know a bit about the person, obviously it's difficult to know the person if you don't actually meet them or you don't converse with them directly. But from what you can read about the person, you always have to take things that you read with a pinch of salt, of course. But certainly if there are positive reviews of people, I do tend to believe them more often than not. Always good to try and back it up, check if there's evidence, but I do believe there's good ideas for that. What we might do, I'm going to move on to another topic. So there, press go again. All of that. Oh, okay, I thought there was going to be fun activities, but it seemed to tick over to routines. So I guess my routine that you might know about here, my routine is I'm here every day from Monday to Friday doing English classes, trying to do two things at the same time sometimes, but trying to encourage people to speak English is basically what I'm trying to do. So and that's my routine in terms of that. So I have a time set for this particular class, and the rest of the time I try and or I see when people are available. It's interesting. Some people don't write back as much. They express interest. Maybe it's the live streaming aspect. Some people are not comfortable with. So that may be the case. But yeah, so but even still, a lot of people do say, "Oh, yeah, that's okay." But we never get to fix a time. We have with some people, and I've had good conversations, and hopefully we'll get the people that we've already chatted to on again, because it's nice to. A first chat with someone is quite nice because it tends to be more introductory. You get to know the person a little bit. But then when you have subsequent conversations, you tend to really know them a bit more. You can go in depth with different topics and ideas and that sort of thing. So that's a good thing, I think, certainly when you do that. Can't do that all the time, I suppose. Oh, you can. I go, well, of course you can. Why not? That's what happens in the normal world and the real world. The normal world as opposed to the abnormal world, perhaps. So yes. And otherwise, in terms of routines, I guess everyone has a similar thing. It can often, routines, I guess it's not too big a bow to draw, to use an expression, to suggest that routines tend to be based around outside fixtures. So, of course, if you have school, or university, some type of studies, if you have work, if you have some type of hobby or interest that you participate in, or maybe a game, a sport, maybe you're part of a club of some type, or whatever different type, a lot of your routines are basically set up and determined based on what the schedule is for those. So I guess we tend to move around based on the need for the group in terms of when we schedule, or what the group says or the group has dictated. That group being, work, studies, clubs, whatever it may be. Yeah. I guess it's I wonder if it's good if you have a routine. Say, for example, you have a job where you've got a routine of doing the same things every day. If that's comfortable, I guess for some people that could be very comfortable, because you basically, you almost, just, you don't even need to think. It's second nature, I guess we could say. You just have a process that you need to follow. Excuse me, a bit of a cough there. You just have a process to follow. I guess this happens in places like kitchens. If you work in a kitchen, or I guess lots of sort of hospitality type areas. It could be also places like hotels, hostels, those sort of places where you have, like, particularly I guess in the well, it depends on the time, doesn't it? But like, for example, in a hotel, you would have checkout at a certain time, so you'd have this time of the day when people tend to check out. And then maybe a certain time of day where you do lots of reports, another time of day where people are doing the cleaning of the rooms. Same in a kitchen, where you have a certain time of the day where you're doing the preparation, certain time of the day where you're taking the orders and doing the cooking, certain time of day when you're doing a big clean, or things like that. So I guess it's all routines, or it could be some places you're doing a little bit of everything. It could be you have a place of work where everything is different every day. I think that would be quite exciting and very stimulating as a workplace, where things are different, every day. You don't know what's going to happen. It's a bit like this for me. I never know what's going to happen. So just a reminder, hello if you're just joining us. This is Lesson Jigsaw. It's the name of the channel. This program is called Have a Tea with Me. I'm having a tea, and I hope you can have a refreshing beverage. Maybe it's a tea, maybe it's something else. I don't know. Maybe it's just a glass of water, or maybe nothing. Maybe you're feeling fine. We are here for English language learners. If you'd like to practice speaking English, practice English conversation skills, that's exactly what we're here for. Exactly what we're here for. So we welcome you to come in. As I've mentioned before, if you see this on a replay and you're thinking, oh, I can't be there at 12 o'clock Universal Time, that's not a good time for me, send us an email, chatonlessonjigsaw@gmail.com, and we can try and find a time that's suitable for both of us, and we can try and have a live stream conversation class at a different time. Can't always work out depending on what times people are available and that sort of thing, but we can do our best to try. But this is an open class as such, so anyone can join. Just need to click the link and you can come through and chat. Easy as that. You come through and chat, and we can talk about whatever you like. But in the meantime, when no one else is here, I just chat to myself. Is it? I chat to myself. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying a beautiful day. I will be experimenting at different times to see who's around for different times and different days. Maybe there's a better response for different days at different times. And so that's an option. Perhaps we can chat at a different time, but we will see. But basically, yeah, what we might do, I might head off, seeing as no one else is around at the moment. Thank you very much if you have joined us and you are watching us on the replay. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe or follow, or wherever the case may be, depending on where you're watching. We hope you're having a great day, and if you're studying English, that you're having time to practice, and certainly extend the opportunity and a welcome and an invitation for you if you'd like to come and join us sometime and practice speaking, practice learning English. We welcome you to join our conversation. Thank you very much for your time today. Hope you've had a good one. I've had a good time chatting to myself, but hopefully next time I can chat to you. It's what we want. We want to chat to you. But anyway, for today, we're going to leave it there. Hope you've had a great day, and we'll continue to have a great day. And we will see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock Universal Time, for Have a Tea with me.